everyone, I'm Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about Editing Emma by Chloe Seager. Now, as I'm preparing for the very first YA Cardiff event on the 30th of June, I'm reading all the books from the authors attending the panel, and so one of them is Chloe Seager, and you know what I'm like, I'm not that much of a contemporary reader, so it's not a challenge per se, but it's kind of different from what I usually read. Now, Editing Emma chronicles the misadventures, as I can say, of Emma Nash. It kind of is like her secret online blog, and it chronicles her life with her friends and the boys she fancies or doesn't fancy, and it is absolutely hysterical. Like, I was reading this book during lunch breaks at work, and I would literally cause kind of worried looks from my coworkers when I would just kind of burst out laughing out loud and just quote random passages at them that didn't really make any sense out of context, but they just were like, okay, you're weird kind of thing. But I loved it. I absolutely adored this book. Emma is such a lovely and relatable protagonist in my eyes, and it just made me just giggle. It's got some amazing female friendships. It's very sex positive. Okay, let's be honest here, 16-year-old girls think about sex as much as boys do, and they masturbate, okay? It is just the way it is, and I love how realistic this book was about that aspect of a teenage girl's life, because it makes people feel less like a weirdo, and because it's true. And I feel like very often when people are awkward about things or feel weird about things, knowing you're not the only person is actually the best remedy. So yeah, but I think my favorite part of this book is that in the process of all her misadventures, Emma finds herself. And there's this one part in the book where she's like, I don't like myself that much, which I think is, again, super relatable. And secondly, it kind of helps her, and she's very reflective about things. She's very honest about things as well in her like online diary, and I think that is the biggest kind of strength of this book. It is relatable, funny, and honest, and I think that combination is just absolute like book gold. I don't want to tell you much more about like the plot and what happens, because I think you should just read this book. I hadn't read any reviews or anything before I went in, and I think that's the best way to do it, even though you're watching this video, so you've heard me talk a little bit about it, but I thought it was hilarious. It was really funny. It felt like a more YA kind of geek girl, even though Emma's not like brainy like Harriet is, but it is that similar kind of really funny tone and really honest tone, but for a more, 16 plus kind of audience, whereas I feel Geek Girl is more like the younger side of YA, like the early teens. Yeah, I think that's probably the best comp I can give you. So that's it for today. Super short and sassy and sweet, I hope. Do let me know down below in the comments if you've read Editing Emma, and if you're planning to read the follow-up, which is, I think it's called Friendship Fails of Emma Nash, and it's coming out in August, so I am super excited to read this. I will definitely be picking it up. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to all of you very soon. Bye.